Game. Alright, sound seems to be more or less on sync. We need Barrack. I did already post the announcement. I'm not sure if he's on right now. Well, Spot's showing up in the chat, but I don't know if he's actually, you know, actually here, or if he just kind of left the stream running. No. Is it Mick? No. Let me just, I don't know, check my Oh, well, Red Bearer came. Well, what? The condition of nothing being okay, that is weird. I know how, I have an idea how they did that in RPG Maker, but like, yeah, this counts as a separate item, and it kind of gets automatically equipped when you have nothing on, apparently. I had no fucking idea. That's so weird. That is very strange. Anyways, you want us to... Alright, Lambda, you want us to continue now, or you want to continue waiting or something? We need Spiffy! Damn, I can't roll Spiffy. This might be too hard. I got a gamey chicken. Stream until Mario and Luigi come. Well, I'm kinda stuck here until you feel like we're ready to go. What about Greedy? Oh no, what's the next Smash character? Damn, I got spoiled by the Earl. A certain Hat Lord to appear. Alright. Well, I guess let's talk to some NPCs. I heard something big from my colleagues. It's a secret, but I'll let you in on it. There is an underground palace at the bottom of the ruins, and it seems like the calamity will end if you defeat the Devil King there. I'm still a novice though, so I can't go that far. I've heard all about your deeds. Looks like you're really giving it everything you have. Let's talk to our fun little friends here. Sup? The only place paying top dollar for the crap we find in the ruins is the shop in the harbor. Apparently priests and scholars over in the capital are paying out the ass for stuff like that. Who knows why? The rumor is that if the undead king in the underground palace is defeated, the calamity will end. My first impression of this place wasn't great, but I'm warming up to it, surprisingly. The food's a big disappointment, though. Everything is so lightly seasoned. Oi, Irie! Take me too! Grandma makes me wear clothes and won't let me eat bugs! That poor shrine maiden. Hey, you. Did you want me to come along, or did you want to help with my archaeological survey? The ruins here look like those of the Arcane Empire. Archean... I do not know which way is the proper pronunciation. Arcane Empire. Do you know about Arcane already? No. The Arcane Empire was the first great nation built by mankind. You could say it was the mother of civilization as we know it. But they incurred the wrath of the gods and were destroyed by cataclysm. There are many books for sale on the subject if you want to know more. I always give it my all. I will not be bested. The other day a letter came from my father. It seems that even there the calamity has affected the people there, with occasional monster attacks. This is a problem that all of mankind should work together to solve. Now is the time for each of us to summon our utmost courage. Through one love, nothing is impossible. Your words have no basis in concrete reason, yet manage to communicate your utmost passion. It's really quite amazing. Mellowdark is contemplating with something with a grave expression. You've had that face for a while. Is it the runs? It's nothing. What could you possibly be bothering me with? There's rumor- oh, right. Oh, wait, we read this one already. There's rumors that the Devil King is underground here, but honestly, give me a break. There's only one Devil King here, and that's me, bitches. Such confidence. Wish I could tap into that. Alright, and then I'm just gonna, like, do certain combinations in my party just so, like, just to get more dialogue out of them. You've been saying that forever, it's just not your thing. You're a chick the size of a bear. You're a chick the size of a bear who can lift a house. That's your thing. That's not true. How could you say something like that to a frail, delicate young lady? What? Don't strangle Blee, please! Hey, the talking monkey is at it again! Oh, God. Let's see. Oh, wait. Yes, here it is. I wish I could use powerful magic, but it's probably impossible without innate talent. Like Siffy Poo, you have the knack. Don't call me Siffy Poo, I'll freaking murder you. I don't know why normal people are powerless, though. Can you teach me something easy that's still powerful? Like something I can learn in 5 minutes. Are you joking? You're making a mockery of magic. Ah, but maybe there is that one thing. Really? There is? You have to teach it to me. Yes, there is. However, this kind of magic has to be launched out of your ass. I guess I don't really need it, actually. Let's see. What does he say to him? We get it already, now shut up. Why so glum, chum? You always this moody? You have to wear clothes with us too. Invite end of the party. Okay. Devil King? Is the Devil King strong? Hell yeah, I am. The strongest there is. Huh? That hurts. Holy crap. Ow, ow, I'm bleeding. That doesn't seem strong. Alright, we should probably check the info of our some new characters. And, spawn from the reincarnated Dragon King. It takes on a human form, most likely because it was named by humans. Her abilities are something like a mage fighter's. She can use physical, magical, and breath attacks. Also resistant to fire and water. However, she can only equip some exclusive weapons. Survival and strength. Have I seen yours already? Nomad from the southeastern wilderness of Mardilia. Descended from nobility, but is now on a wandering journey. Can use bow skills, wind and earth magic, magical songs, and summoning skills. However, defense is... wacky time! Defense is very low. Survival and perception. Let's see. Invite. There's more flavorful dishes in this region, you know? Pola Lapo, for example. Pola Lapo? I'm glad you asked. Pola Lapo is a local dish made using the viscera of freshwater fish and pickled in fruits and herbs, then fermented in spices. It has an intense flavor that blends the bitter and sweet qualities of the fish with a touch of sake and salty bitterness. And it just so happens to be my signature cuisine. So it's delicious, huh? Not even a little bit. I don't know which way you're saying! Did you almost say sake as sake? Okay, I don't think I need... I'm trying to figure out who I want to take with me. I think I'll take Kileha because there is something there is something I need from her. Short bow? You can wear this hat, I guess. Alright, once I'm satisfied, we can leave with this party, I think. Make a second save file there. And I know of a secret! It's somewhere around here. Here it is! While digging in the forest, you found some sort of old borrow. 5,000 G, stealth mantle, ancient helm, and 5 sacred bones. Now that Well, the pickaxe breaking didn't feel good. But I feel like I should save this until later, actually. Because we did get experience from that. And I want to be able to build up the TP thing. The TT EXP. That's right. Hey, you. Show the Traveler's Memo. This is my friends. Did you find this? You have my gratitude. He was commissioned to explore the ruins in this area. I suppose he accomplished what he set out to do. Let's see, let's make sure we take whatever we need with us in preparation for stuff. You know, we gotta be smart about playing video game. I probably should, like, get some weapons from certain party members that I'm gonna need. Oh, I guess I can't use a silver sword. This might be a problem. Well, my character can't use a silver sword, the others can. Well, I guess we'll just go exploring the ruins now. Are you ready? Lambda, are you ready for the next area? The horrors of horrors. The horrible palace of scary horrors. Answer you first. Red saber or normal saber? I don't know, I'd say normal saber. Oh, god damn it, not crawdaddies again. You chose wisely. Found a bag of coins. Well, that's nice. Okay, let's go then. At the end of a long corridor, you finally arrived in a new area. Your surroundings have transitioned. The rough stone passage has turned into a corridor of decorative carvings. Soft dust and wet dirt pollute its recesses. The amount of weathering is lessened, and the ruins seem more like new. It's as if people could have lived here only yesterday. However, the corpses that are actively decaying are more repulsive than those who have long since returned to the earth. Similarly, it feels like the ill will of the ruins has increased tenfold. Yes, we are now in Spooky Palace now. Somehow I hear this awful buzzing in my ears. Someone calling for help. And besides that, I feel like I have eyes on me constantly, just over yonder. I'm only kidding. Did I scare you? It was only a joke. Be aware of the type of magic you're using against spirits. The dark arts are difficult to manage effectively. More importantly, don't let yourself get psyched out. These spirits think that if they leave their guts and bones hanging out that you'll lose your nerve. So blast them head on to show them that's not going to work on us. The rest of them, just beat the hell out of them like normal. That's how you fight ghosts, huh? Let's see, I think piercing damage is not going to be very useful against the undead. The road is divided in two, one side of which is buried in sediment. On the other side, there is someone in the darkness ahead. A searcher? A soldier? He is gravely injured, and his face, dyed white with dust, is stained red with blood. I smell something fishy. Watch silently. Their abdomen appears to be ripped open. However, he moves closer, dragging his legs, apparently unconcerned with his dangling skin and intestines. Certainly, this is not normal. As he approaches, the man lifts his head. His rotten scalp peels off. Grubs drip, drip, drip from his eye sockets. The living dead attacks. Oh god, kill it! Black juice oozes from the fallen corpse. You sense that this particular domain is filled with ill will. One false move is to invite death. You put Krong back to sleep! The path is blocked by a locked metal door. Smashed human bones are scattered about. It seems this door can be opened with a copper key. Oh, okay, I didn't have to lockpick it after all. I thought I would have to do that. Let's turn the lantern off then. Long ago, this was probably a private space for nobles. There is a hall of white stone encircled with stone pillars. The walls are lined with doors and entryways. There's also an ascending staircase, but it's collapsed and inaccessible. The center of the chamber is rectangular and has steps built in, and it seems like it was used as a pool or bathtub, but now it's just packed full of sludge. There's nothing in this room. However, if I use a pickaxe over here... When you broke the palace wall with a pickaxe, a hidden room appeared. You found some items in a hidden room. Dead Book, Volume 1, Elixir of Life, Healing Stone, and Nightmare Amulet. That's a first edition of Dead Book Volume 1? I've been looking everywhere for that. Irie, pass it over here. I can make use of it. I'll give you Way of the Hunter instead. Let's hand it over. Yes, you've made a good choice. Yes, yes, yes. Siphon used Dead Book Volume 1 and learned Vampiric Chant. Got Way of the Hunter. The door of this room appears to be locked. Open the lock! I'll do it. I have the skills. There are two passageways leading to the back of the room. I smell something fishy. Human bones can be seen scattered around a right passage. Gee, I wonder which way we should go. Let's go through the left one. You found some treasure chests in the back of the room. When you opened the chest, you found some ancient treasures inside. 500G, Conjurer's Staff, Ancient Silver, and Precious Gem. Panacea and 3 silver. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that feels good. I'll give him the Conjurer's Staff, since it has some utility. Also, these guys are going to be annoying to fight because we don't exactly have any... They can only be damaged by certain weapons. Motherfucker. That... Oh, motherfucker. Oh my god. I lost so much health from that, all because they inflicted me with blind. This room is quiet. Surrounded by pillars is a bed. Surrounded by pillars is a... Staff, you say? I miss Dragon Lady. Which one? Because the Dragon Lady is a babu. She's just a little babby. The one in our party. Surrounded by pillars is a bed forgotten by time. Small girl. I'ma eat bugs. And be overpowered. This room is quiet. Surrounded by pillars is a bed forgotten by time. It seems that this is some sort of noble's room, decorated like a sanctuary with mosaics and sculptures. There is a locked door. It's made of wood, but it seems quite sturdy. I sense something fishy. There appears to be a trap. I will attempt to open it anyways! See? We have nothing to worry about. This seems to have been a private study. There is a writing desk, and the surrounding shelves are packed with massive quantities of papyrus and parchment paper. The furnishings are lavish and show off the exalted status of their owner. Study the records. Let's see, Siphon does it. It took some time, but you found something of value in a mountain of what is essentially refuse. It seems to be a journal, but there are no dates. It's like one long sentence. Read the memorandum. Report from the incursion of Alaka in the southeast province of Radium. After meeting up with the 6th Battalion, it was determined that the Night Seed are mating with the savages. These barbarians are lawless. A messenger came from Parliament. The elders and top brass are dissatisfied with the judgment. The conflict between persons of great renown cannot be stopped, even by means of invoking the name of the Emperor. The Empire is in decline. Will I be able to do more than my father has done? But there has been a revelation. A spirit who claims to be the founding Emperor has appeared to me in the realm between dreams and reality. I have been myself chosen as the conduit. Oh, to brim with such power. Under the guidance of the founder Emperor, we will call together wise men and black mages. Although you've defeated the RUC, their sins have tainted humanity forever. None will be excluded. Mysterious wisdom has wasted away for eons. We have become no different than these savages. We will build academies both inside and outside the palace to study these arts with diligence. To ensure our everlasting empire, we must construct stone images of people in the midst of dreaming. These will represent those who are capable of upholding the unending splendor of the empire. Yes, the guidance of the founder emperor is mysterious even to myself at times. Blank space. There are many holes in my memory. Perhaps it is owed to fatigue. Blank space. Blank space. Being subject to the Emperor's plans is unbearably frustrating. I am merely his orator. All 15 generations of the Imperial line are just his puppets, livestock. Be that as it may, I have learned of the calamity of the gods. To wipe humans from the face of the planet, they will breed an army of savages as a sort of natural disaster. The gates of hell have opened, so says the prophecy. I quake with terror from these visions, but I refuse to be manipulated by the likes of spooky ghosts. Spooky ghosts! This emperor who supposedly controls the surface world. I have the advantage. The burden of protecting the empire is mine to bear, but we must hurry. I have ordered our leaders to collect the stone images as offerings. Those who object will be disposed of. This is the only plan that matters now. There are riots outside the city. I will lead the troops to suppress them, to make an example of them. They will be left stripped bare, screaming, knowing real pain and anguish. The various religious sects will attempt to censure me. They will become fodder for demons. Fools. The time is nigh, but fools there are many. Their vendettas would delude them into feudal insurrection from which there is no reconciliation. Already the bodies in my wake are in the thousands. Their blood to me is like a fine wine. Perhaps I have already succumbed to a spell. The memorandum ends here. Emperor's memo. Let's see. Nothing new from the party. This area is engulfed in light. The smell of something rotten is blended with a pure fragrance. The room is beautiful. Halfway transparent hanging curtains divide the room into several parts. It seems they are meant to conceal the aristocrat in the inner part of the room. By the window is a young maiden who looks lonely. Her status is exemplified by sheer golden silk of artisanal quality. On the edge of a small table was a silver tray covered with a lid. Address her. When you greeted her, she turned around with no real look of astonishment on her face. Somehow her features seem similar to yours. Welcome, people of the present age. I have been waiting for you to end a long, long age of suffering. This palace is my father's nightmare. When the Empire was on the brink of destruction, my father incorporated the palace into his dream and made his power and influence eternal. Since then, we have been trapped in my father's dream. In this nightmare, there is naught to do but go mad. Noble descendants, please overthrow my father and bring an end to this dream. At that moment, the rotten odor got conspicuously stronger. A swarm of flies had gathered on the curtain. I once fell in love with an Imperial guard, and because of that, he lost his life. As I said, there is naught to do but go mad. I myself am not immune to this principle. When the maiden took off the lid of the tray beside her, mounted on it was a man's freshly severed head. 3 sacred bones, 21 experience points. Alright, we leveled up from that. Your surroundings are engulfed in light. People dressed in ancient apparel are having a feast in a vast hall surrounded by pillars. In the middle, dancers... What happens? It's full of ghosts and the undead. But there's still a lot we don't actually know about it yet. Like, that's kind of all. I don't think the game talked about too much about... Why are they so spoopy? People... In the middle, dancers revel holding hands. By the wall, nobles lie on their sides, eating and drinking. Women in sheer silk approach you, smiling, and take your hand. They whisper to dance with them. Sure. You held hands with a woman and started dancing slowly. You continue to dance, manipulated by curious music. You dance, and you dance. You're exhausted, but you can't stop dancing. The music reverberates in your skull and never ceases. The women never let go. They just smile. Eventually, the forms of the dancers begin to change into something unseemly. They dry up completely and become just skin and bones, but they still don't stop dancing. The nobles looking on also become like skeletons. You'll keep dancing forever. Before long, you found yourself collapsed by the entrance of the hall. If you can't manage to resist the magical power of the mysterious music, you can't advance. So, getting past this without having to fight, you have 2 options. You can try to get past this some other way, or you can just fight them, but the skill to get past this is actually, well, actually, it's not a skill that's required, it's a certain character, I think. Your surroundings are engulfed in light. Yep. Without some sort of plan, the music will simply delude you again. Oppose the music. If you can overcome the magical power of the music in some way, you may be able to move on. Who will try to oppose it? Kuliha. If you play another song and disturb the rhythm of the music, you might be able to counteract the magic power. I can try singing. I trained as a minstrel with a shaman in my hometown. Kuliha starts singing a gentle burial song. It's a song that expresses desire for the dead to have a peaceful journey to the afterlife. Eventually, the strange music becomes... The music is angry! The strange music becomes intermittent and fades. Eventually, the dancing dead begin to vanish one by one. Next thing you know, there is no one left in the hall. Dust sweeps through the hall, sunk in darkness. Earn 42 experience points. Okay, nothing new from them. The floor of this small dining area is dotted with dark red blood. It seems that someone was injured and fled for their life. This is the kitchen. A large pot is boiling on the hearth. On the kitchen counter, fish have been cut and trimmed, exposing the internal organs. A large dry-cured ham is hung from the ceiling by the hook. On the wall next to it is a bulletin board with a memo that says, "Head chef will be back soon." It's hard to pinpoint why, but you feel vaguely uneasy. Let's just leave the room and change our equipment out. Search the room. That's no ham! In the corner of the kitchen, you found a set of dirty clothes that had been cast away. Where is its owner gone? That's no moon, that's a seal station! Pallium in a leather shirt. Before long, you sense someone approaching the kitchen. Hide. You hid under the kitchen counter. Someone came into the kitchen. Oh? Smells like we have a guest. Is somebody there? Where are you? Come, sample some hospitality. They saw her looking around the kitchen. Here? Or here? The voice gets closer and closer. How about in here? Finally, the voice got quieter. Keep concealed. You don't see any sign of anyone anymore. You are relieved. Suddenly, a greasy face peers into your hiding place with a malicious grin. Gotcha. Oh, cannibal ogre. You seem unpleasant. I am going to hurt you. Oh no, wacky time! You can't be missing these attacks. The moment you defeated the head chef, the rune changes in an instant. It turns to ruin in the blink of an eye, and dust becomes caked onto everything. Is everything here a phantasm? Got black pudding and meatball stew. I'm gonna keep the holy mace on her just so she can deal damage to the undead. Like this guy, for instance. This appears to be a storehouse. In the back of the storehouse, a body that looks like a searcher's lies dead. Approach the body. You approach the body. You found some writing on the wall. He who controls the monsters in this labyrinth is the one called the Emperor. To end the calamity, he must be defeated. But the labyrinth is subject to the curse of this Emperor. Those who fall here become spirits of the dead and continue to exist between life and death, consuming the flesh of former allies. The only recourse is to take your own life, as you can see. It ends there. Circular shield. Damn it! I don't want to fight no grim warriors! You cannot stop the calamity, it's a blood moon! Okay, these enemies are a little bit tougher than I would like to deal with. It seems that this was a servant's room. The ruin was once a wooden bed is in a corner of the room. When you were finished searching the room, you found a small red barefoot footprint next to the doorway on your way out. On the wall nearby, in crude red letters is, "We're watching you." Hey Siphon, you mind mixing up some healing items for us? That would be great. Thanks! I did not mean to do that. It's a hall surrounded with columns. There is a long, narrow desk in the middle of the room, and some skeletons sit on the chairs that surround it. A sack of alcohol had tumbled over on the desk. It seems that they spontaneously turned to bone in the middle of a bout of drinking. I smell something fishy. The skeletons indeed look like they might stir at any moment. Let's approach the desk! When you approach the long desk, the skeletons stood up in unison. They're attacking. Oh god, that was more than I expected. Let's use that, I guess. I just needed to have their hit rate. Cast Rebuke Undead. See, this is why the Conjurer's Staff is useful. Like, it doesn't do any damage, but stunning the enemy is a big deal. Okay, you have to stop missing. Got Mirror Shield. Got Cloth. Got Rapier. Got 83 experience points. Defeated the skeletons. This room has 4 doorways, 1 each to the north and south and 2 to the west. You came out to a vast dome-shaped space. From the low floor to a far-off vaulted ceiling, columns, arches, joists, mysterious sculptures, and decorative ceiling artwork layer in sequence to decorate the interior, resulting in overall splendor. And in the center of the dome is a spot surrounded by pillars with 9 crucifixions erected. Ancient characters are roughly engraved on the floor nearby. Decipher. The engraved characters constitute the following. Listen well, mighty one. The Emperor divided his soul and hid it among 9 sinners. As long as these sinners exist, the Emperor is immortal. If you hang the 9 sinners on these execution tables and perform their ritual correctly, you will be able to destroy the Emperor. In order to destroy the Emperor, it is necessary to put one prisoner's number tag on each of the necks of the 9 sinners and create a magic square. If you place the 9 number tags correctly, the total value of the vertical, horizontal, and diagonal rows will be the same. The correct number is 15. In addition, 9 number tags are placed near the engraved characters. Yep, but only 3 are available right now. We need to, like, go through the area, and we need to explore the area some more to unlock the others. Making a Kamiya, huh? A corridor lined with pillars goes on and on. A statue is on display between the pillars. The statue begins to move! Okay, I kinda actually did not remember this. Defeated the living statue. Now you can proceed to the end of the corridor. Right. I think this is maybe a good point to use the Forgotten Stone. Is this the main courtyard? There's no ceiling overhead. You thought this was part of the depths of the earth, but you can see the sky. But the sky is different from the one you know above ground. A number of parallel lines of light are sketched on the dark gray heavens, making it a striped pattern. Yeah, one of those things. However, what you posted is actually not the answer the game expects. Don't worry, I already know how to solve this puzzle, because I had to do the same puzzle in the game I'm currently translating. So I have experience now. When you turned your eyes, you saw a flower garden. Poisonous-looking red flowers are blooming in profusion. I smell something fishy. Though there is no wind, the flowers sway. We kinda have to enter the garden. You tread on the garden full of flowers. The aroma is so strong it makes you dizzy. The flowers look like they're moving around the perimeter. No, wait, that's actually happening. The flowers are attacking. Man-eaters. Alright, these guys might be a little difficult. to deal with. Well, because of that, because they can potentially put you to sleep, and I think that's annoying. Oh, our damage output is trash! It's a good thing I saved. Oh, yeah. There's nothing in this room. There are only a few pillars and there are no decorations. I smell something fishing. However, if you look closely, there are footprints and bloodstains on the entire surface of the floor. Enter the room. When you reach the center of the room, some deceased popped out from the shadows of the pillars. Hey! Hey, we're the brothers Tom and John. How's it in the land of the living? Us, we're just dandy. We're dead. But dead life isn't so bad, you know? It's an acquired thing. How'd you like to live the good life with us? Nah. Don't be like that, honey. To live is to die, and to die is to live. Let's do it! Ow. This isn't exactly the best party for fighting. I just gotta say, hey Tom and John. I might have to come back here with a different party because, our damage output is pretty garbage. But I have to get more experience before I decide to leave. I'll just keep trying. I'll just keep trying, alright? I'll just keep trying. There we go. There, easy. The room is adorned with stunning sculptures, and there is a wreckage of wall-mounted ornaments falling in its recesses. As you continue to search the room, you found a bed and a bath in the back. Curiously, only the bathroom looks new. Fresh hot water flows from a spout into a single-person marble bathtub, creating steam. In ancient times, were such luxuries taken for granted? The water is clear and has a faint floral scent. You could probably take a quick bath. I smell something fishy. However, the steam has a slight bloody stench. Let's not. Yeah, we got experience for not doing that. This is a fairly large room, about the size of a small house. It may have been the private room of an aristocrat. The entire wall here is decorated with murals depicting the scene of a battle. It is a strange scene where humans and grotesque monsters are mingled as the tempest of fire sweeps through. Towards the edge of the mural, prisoners of war are tortured by monsters. Their limbs are plucked off and they are boiled in a kettle. Just looking at it makes you feel sick. He is Ryzen. I wonder what's in this room. In the hall, there are broken chairs and elongated tables scattered in the rubble. There is a large mosaic on the wall. You found a small red handprint in a gap in the mosaic. I require one steel snow cone. It's quite small, although almost as if a fetus's hand was pressed here. There appears to be a trap. I'm gonna open it! First try, easy. Could this be a prison? The chamber in front has a corridor with iron lattices left and right, and shackles and weapon fragments are scattered about. Inside the iron grill is a heaped-up mountain of bones. The grill is locked. Open it! You opened the iron grill and went inside to examine the bone heap. You found some items. Animal hide, wide-brimmed hat, ancient copper. A man is captured behind a sturdy-seeming iron lattice. He speaks in a manner that gives you calm. So you've come. I am the Night Seed Professor King, a genius head shrinker. I'm going to tell you now, don't pass me any sharp objects like pens because I'm deathly afraid of them. If you want to hear information from me, you must take a psychological test. Your reward is uncovering the secrets of your heart. No, it's not a waste of time. Okay. Good luck. We will now begin, so be prepared. Pencils down when you hear the buzzer. Question 1. You like to be kind to people. Sure. Question 2. I am always being victimized by others. I don't know. Question 3. I care about trends. Not really. Question 4. I feel like someone is always watching me. Nightseed King. Oh, he's gonna appear again at other points too. You meet an animal in the woods. What kind of animal is it? A wolf. Cats or dogs? I like the dogs. I assert myself positively with the opposite sex. No. I worry about being liked by others. Maybe? I don't like hair. Do I say yes, I don't like hair, or no, I like hair? Or what? No, no, it's not true that I don't like hair? I think the... Shuten cherok do na moporepi is haremo de kerare. I have no idea what this is asking me. The test is over. The results are in. A tempest of love. Beware of pursuing love on a hunch. Lucky item is the long dagger. The cheap saloon on the outskirts of town is fortune. This is your true nature and your destiny. What is this? Well, we had an agreement. What do you want to know? Info about the labyrinth. When creating the magic square, first put a 5 in the middle. The highest number is right next to it. Put the smallest number on the other side. The game knows you're a twin blade user. After that, you'll need to arrange the rest of the numbers in order. Oh, is that so? When you open the iron door, there was a wide, dark corridor to the right. The wall before your eyes says, only the executioner may enter. The corridor bends and continues ahead. The walls of the corridor are lined with skeletons restrained by handcuffs. You open the door. First a chain and pulley came into view. There are iron cages, restraints, and chairs with blades and gears attached. In the back there is a work area with blacksmithing tools. It seems to be a studio for instruments of torture. One man is inside. He tried to stick to the workbench to come up with a plan, but he noticed this and lifted his head. Oh, a visitor? Or is this something urgent? I'm almost done with the masterwork here. Every executioner's dream, a machine that automatically reaches a verdict and carries out the execution. The man goes back to concentrating on his work. You open the door that says no entry ahead. The corridor continues on. I smell something fishy. There are racks on one side of a wide corridor. There is a stretching table and a spined casket. On the wall is written, "No, go back." There are many skeletons stooped over in an iron cage suspended from the ceiling. On the wall is written, "Outsiders forbidden," and "No trespassing." Get out. Don't look. Go back. Die. Get out. Die. Stay away. Get away. I'm going. This is my town now. The moment the door opened, it awoke. A machine of flesh and metal. From the darkness, bladed fingers and a spined exoskeleton appear. A face of pink flesh is twitching. A mysterious cyborg attacked. First we have to run. Somewhere behind, the cyborg slowly chases you. They're not going to comment on it? Okay, sure. Okay. Sure, whatever. You know what? Let's use the black pudding. Summoned black pudding. I think, therefore I am. We will use you as a meat shield. Let's go over here. You reach the base of a circular tower. There is an ascending staircase where it seems you can go to the top. Climb the stairs. You began climbing the spiral staircase. There are no collapsed sections. It seems you can go up without any issues. You climb the spiral staircase and climb. Finally, you were able to reach the lookout at the top of the tower. The empty sky spreads out above. However, rather than the ordinary sky, there are countless lines of light drawn in parallel lines on the gray heavens. Among other things, you notice an exceptionally thick arc of light covering the sky from east to west, a rainbow of light. Looking down the tower, it's surrounded by gray fog, and you can vaguely make out strange buildings and shadows of the city in places. In the distance, a whole wilderness and forest appear and disappear like a fever dream. Yeah, text-heavy. Very text-heavy game. Just where is this? A parallel universe? Uh-oh. Behind you, footsteps can be heard. That cyborg is climbing the stairs. It attacks you with its claws, singing as they spring forth from its fingers. Singing? Killing machine appears. Okay, now let's fight it for real. Okay, I was not expecting him to one-shot Siphon. This is gonna make this so much harder. Well, we killed it! But damn, at a loss! The android, which should have been completely destroyed, is moving again. Slender feelers extend from the cross-sections of the separated parts and join in the middle. At this rate, it will be back at full strength. We'll throw it off the tower. You ran up to the regenerating cyborg and lifted its body. Its thorn-riddled exoskeleton pricks your hand. You're seeing why right now. Because if we fight it here, we can throw it off the tower. Still, you lift the cyborg's body and throw it off the edge of the lookout. In the gray fog, the screams trail away. Jet Black Dirk and Revival Salve. 83 experience points. Okay, cool. We still don't have enough. I'm like, come on, this isn't fair. I don't have enough experience to get the bonus. No! Damn it, let's just use a magic key. Okay, well, we're gonna try to bullshit this. This section seems to be an independent building. There are several doors facing the small hall in the center. There's a stairway in the corner going up, but it's collapsed halfway in. In this hall, there are many stone statues in the shape of ancient figures. Strangely, they are all posed in anguish and states of fleeing. This is like a scholar or mage's study. Many shelves lie on their sides, and books and clay tablets are piled up in abundance. Recruited blood pudding from the kitchen. Oh, god damn it, we need another fucking magic key. Look, I'll have the pudding lockpick it. I'm like, I don't care. We're lockpicking this shit, and I'm gonna make the pudding do it. You just gotta morph yourself into the shape of a key, you know? We can try as many times as we need to. We just, come on, pudding. You can do it. Oh god. Oh god, this... Oh god, this sucks. We're gonna be at this for a while. What? No! I can't wake you up. That is, like... It never works. Come on. Like, this makes it a 20% chance of opening it. Okay, let's smash the damn thing. Come on. Go, Pudding, go. Go, Pudding, go. Someone else do it. We're really gonna have to use another magic key, aren't we? No, my magic key! I'm all out of magic keys now! And, are you still here? You didn't fall asleep after that, did you? Oh no, you fell asleep. This room has no furnishings, just gray from wall to wall, with many chains stretched out, covering the room like a spider web. In the back is a woman bound in chains. She is wearing a long garment and has her back turned to you. Get closer. As you approach, the woman turned around. The woman has a swarm of snakes for her hair. She is not human. Ah, Medusa. This is why we have the mirror shield. This is all she can do, just a petrifying gaze. As long as we... Oh, bye, Pudding. As long as we have the mirror shield, we should be okay. This was my strategy! Iron Chain, Ancient Sculpture, and Spirit Gems, Volume 3, defeated a mysterious monster. In the back of the room, there was an ancient mage who had been turned into a stone statue. 83 experience points. Okay, it's good. Okay, good. They still level up even when they're down. Okay, we did it. We finally got 100% over. Mysterious light flickers in the center of the stone circle. Enter the light. Your follower has left. Okay. Yeah, I guess the Pudding's just gonna go off and do pudding stuff. No, we got the bonus. I was just stretching. I was stretching for that last little bit of experience to get the bonus. Don't worry, we still have 2 days before we lose the bonus. Enda spreading her arms and running around the bar. Enda's in a daze. Huh, this is a reincarnated dragon? I've heard that dragons and humans are the same this way, but it always just sounded like a load of crap to me. Seems like she's got strong magic power, but in the end she's still just a rugrat. Here, pup. Coochie coochie coo. Don't pet me, or I'll get mad. Yeah, and what happens when you get mad? When I get mad, I like to rip. Rip? Your skin. Did you say my skin? What about the background NPCs? Want to hear about the 7 wonders of home? Sure. First, the cannibal demon of the wasteland. Second, the will-o-wisp in the swamp. Third, the fairy village of the lake. Fourth, the cursed great ape. Fifth, the giant dance theater. Sixth, the baby that washed ashore on the river. And seventh, if you hear the seven wonders, you'll die! Yeah! And the underground palace beneath the ruins is the one they call the Emperor. Rumors say that the ongoing calamity will end if he is defeated. However, everyone's been close to there has been overtaken with hysterical fear. I saw it, the shape of a dead spirit who calls himself Emperor. Rashong music starts playing! My whole group was killed, so I had no choice but to run away. Oh wait, we have Kaliha here. We can just simply, you know, go out here and do a little bit of collecting in the forest. We really got beat up, though, I have to say. Sell items. Ancient sculptures. Sure, what a magnificent sculpture. Modern carvings are child's play compared to this. Ancient records. We don't have any ancient records. Dunsparce! Ah, yes, the burrito snake! I don't want to use my materials just to make a magic key when we have plenty of stuff. Plenty of other stuff we can use. Buy and sell items. No. What are you doing? Why did you post this? Liquidate assets. We need to keep the coins. We can sell the memo, though. Yo, doing well, I take it? Thanks to you, I'm a very rich man. Ah ha ha ha. Well, if there's nothing else to do, I say we go rest for the day. And now we are having night terrors, I think. Lambda, help! I'm having night terrors. Your body is paralyzed by an involuntary response. Because your body thinks you're still asleep. So I need to rationale your way to not panic. Here we go. In the midst of a deep sleep, you felt the presence of someone, something. The darkness takes a wriggling form and makes it its advance. You know you're in danger, but this bed is nice. Festering carrion droops down, a pus-smeared body creeping around, bane of the living. Someone creeps up to your pillow and crawls face to face. I found you. I finally found you, my piggy, my flesh. A hint of a laugh. You try to spring to your feet, but you can't move at all. Guess my name. If you don't, your soul is mine. Well, we kinda can't guess your name because because all of the characters are in Japanese. So I'll just show everyone what happens if you don't guess correctly. Aye! Wrong. You hear the echoes of ridicule. The odor of rotting flesh wafts in your face. I'll give you a wee bit more time. If you still can't guess my name when next we meet, your soul will become my plaything. Before long, darkness surges over you and extinguishes your senses. Alright, this is something that we're gonna need the easy RPG player for. Gotta use the easy RPG player again. So, we're gonna do this. Gonna see this again. Haha. I can guess your name now. There, Titus. The darkness dissipates and the form of an old man in white armor appears. He's going to laugh! I will never give up. I will surely make your soul my own. Your field of vision distorts, becomes muddy, and slips away entirely. Earn 2 bonus SP, and that's pretty much what I get for answering correctly. Haha, we still don't know the significance of that. Oh. Yeah, my answer to your question, I literally just said as you said it. It's just, we don't know the significance of that yet. Note I said, note that I said, not yet. How you know name? Well, I think it mostly just comes from having already beaten the game before. But early on, you kind of, if you've... Did Setsuobot tell you name? But early on, my brain's kind of broken right now, sorry. But early on, like, on your first playthrough, you're probably just gonna have to guess based on what you found out. Invite Nell to party. Let's see. Wait, let's leave first and then come back in. Sutit is my name. So this is a baby dragon. How fun! Oh wait, she said that before already. Alright. So, yeah, give me the dirk. I need the dirk. That dirk is mine. Give me the dirk. I need to bloody my blade with it. I think I will invite Enda to the party now. She doesn't exactly have a wide variety of equipment to use, as you can see. But let's try leaving with this party. I'm trying to decide when would be a good time to start doing the... I should probably unlock all of the, like, parts of the square before I do anything else. That might take up time. It seems that this was the study of a high-ranking person. Writing desks and bookshelves are lined up. It will take knowledge of ancient languages to find anything of value here. Study the room. You found some papyrus documents on a bookshelf. It looks like they escaped the weathering of time by being buried in dust. They read, "I am being watched. I am being watched. I cannot stand this silence any longer. If I have to put up with it anymore, I will begin raving like a lunatic. Before I go mad, I impart these words. As a eunuch, I have snuffed out the many children of concubines at the request of Her Majesty. Understanding my role, I have suffocated babies, strangled tiny children, and poisoned young boys. One night I absconded with an infant and submerged it in the waters of the river. It was no different than the countless other potential princes I had murdered, but on that particular day something felt off. For me to be discovered would be ruinous. Any witnesses must be silenced. I pulled out my dagger and looked around. Who was there? Someone's face was peeking halfway out from an abnormally low spot in a distant alleyway. I rushed over there, but there was no one there. On the wall, written in red, was, "I'm watching you." The penmanship was poor, as if written by a small child. Trembling, I scurried home. And then I started seeing them everywhere. They were always watching, gaps in the windows, corners of the room, even under desks, and always, as if they are taunting me, I find those words, "We're watching you." And so until my last shred of sanity has been smothered, they watch, those forgotten sons of the Emperor, they watch. Through the fantastic power of the curse, they are watching. As you read through the text, red stains spread throughout the paper. Deep red drops plop down from overhead. When you look up, they are packed together on the ceiling looking your way. Ah! Kill him! Kill him with fire! And why are you so damn slow? Sets Yostrami. Pointy Hat, Elixir, and Argadium Volume 1. The floor is muddled with the flesh and blood of the monsters. Babies' cries linger in your ears. You got out of the room as fast as you could. On the door, written in tiny letters, was, "We're watching you." 83 experience points. Heh, great hobby. Tasty, whisper. Oh my god! Oh my god, I picked the two people with the most... God damn it, the two party members have the... my fucking two party members are also the one with the least... Great hobby! Tasty! God damn it, you two are freaks. Okay, this is the... Hey, Tom and John. Whoa, whoa! You won the battle! Thank you! Dandy Attar. Tokita flower. Honey, this ain't the way! The dead were defeated. Alright, this next one is also a little bit dangerous. I can only hope I can, like, get you a little bit more speed so that you can actually, you know... Oh, hey. I put on my robe and wizard hat. Their surroundings are bathed in light. Is it a conference hall or a courtroom? There are stepped seats along the walls which are crowded with people in togas. In the center of the hall, two philosophers are having a strange discussion. One of them is an old man with a long white beard. As I have demonstrated many times over, these laws and customs have no basis for which to be put into existence. The existing laws were enacted by the founding emperor to overturn the laws of the gods. Even as a chicken has a... Oh boy. Ezio Strami. Pointy Hat, Elixir, and Arcadium Volume 1. The floor is muddled with the flesh and blood of the monsters. Babies' cries linger in your ears. You got out of the room as fast as you could. On the door, written in tiny letters, was, "We're watching you." 83 experience points. Heh, great hobby. Tasty, whisper. Oh my god! Oh my god, I picked the two people with the most... God damn it, the two party members have the... my fucking two party members are also the one with the least... Great hobby! Tasty! God damn it, you two are free. Oh my gosh, he got cut off at the end. Even the chicken has the potential to turn into something other than a chicken, like an evil galactic emperor. There is nothing in this world that is immutable. Thereupon a black-haired man with an imposing air objected. This is an affront to imperial right. If there is no basis in law, ethics will be a thing of the past, and the nation is as good as destroyed. Current imperial law is derived from eternal truths. It is absolute. And as you put it, the form and nature of chickens too are determined by the gods. Their discussion is bizarre and almost incomprehensible. They're trying to equate laws with chickens, and it's unclear how these things are connected. Close to you, an old man in a blue toga sighed. How did this discussion get sidetracked into the nature of chickens? These are simple questions which we need to discuss as a collective. It should not turn into such a treasonous argument. Perhaps it would be better to source some fresh ideas. We could ask the gallery. Such as you. Is a chicken but only a chicken? Next thing you knew, all eyes were on you. A chicken could be anything. Ho ho, is that so? Well then. With that, the wise man in the blue toga took a chicken out of a cage. Might this chicken break free of its typecasting as a mere chicken? Yes, the chicken will become an evil galactic emperor. It can. You think so, eh? Then... Wahahaha, everyone, show your true forms! As soon as the old man in the blue toga called out, the chicken began to grow to gigantic proportions. The people around you transformed into something inhuman, crying out bizarrely. Hey, this is very important. You two have to move before the enemy. Well, the harpy then sings, so at least, you know, we don't have to worry about being put to sleep. There we go. Alright, that went much better than expected. I'm thankful. When you defeated the monsters, the surroundings changed. Only darkness lurks in the desolate conference hall. Ancient Caligay, Cloth, and Infinity Phantom. I should probably check the adventure diary, see what new books we got. I think we already read these, right? Yeah, we read this one already. If you don't mind, I'm gonna get some water to prepare for the amount of reading I'm gonna have to do. Okay, I'm back. Are you here too, Lambda? Or were you attacked by Gamey's Galactic Chicken Empire? Oh no, you fell asleep! Entering sleep mode, shutting down. An early philosopher of the new dynasty named Karoth visited a place called the Eternal Shrine in a vision and had dialogue with the founder emperor. Karoth spoke about his experience. Apples never grow on the vine, and a chicken will always just be a chicken. All things in creation have an archetypal basis. Similarly, our nation and its laws should have divine archetypes. Many savage nations are similar in that they have laws that prohibit theft and murder under the decree of the king. The surface nations are projections of those of the gods and heavens. Consequently, one who intends to build a great nation must look to the reason and inspiration of the archetype. It will surely appear to those who pursue this goal in earnest, the god's capital city, erected in the distant empty sky. Arcadium 1? A written history of the Empire, arranged in respect to the achievements of successive emperors. Titus I was born the son of a ruler, raised in the house of a leading shepherd, and would go on to build an empire. Under his rule, the people gained wisdom and superiority to other races. His reign lasted 144 years. Titus II was a strange-looking man, but abounded with virtue. He arranged much of the foundation for rule of law within the empire and reigned skillfully for 96 years. Under his rule, the people knew peace. However, as he grew old, he began to lose his mind and would practice cannibalism. He was confined to an underground labyrinth by Kulum. Once per year, a sacrifice would be made to him, a practice which continued for a long time. Titus III was the first to call the founder Emperor, and ruled under that name himself for 48 years. He led an army on a campaign to acquire many slaves, subdue savages, and demand fealty. Titus IV, who grew up under the tutelage of the Shebas philosopher... I can't pronounce that! Itais constructed a great library to amass knowledge from each of the various provinces. Under his guidance, the wise men would reach the stars. After a 285-year reign, he would retire to the cemetery of his own accord. They live for a long time, so that seems a little strange. The devout Titus V would assemble the nation's temples in the imperial capital to conduct festivals each day and consecrate many sacrifices. He begged to the gods for immortality like his father had before him, but was unable to procure it and would be... Oh, immortality? Sure. And would be buried in a cemetery after a 65-year reign. Titus VI erected a great temple over the cemetery, believing that his magical prowess was comparable to that of the gods. But when revolt broke out, he fled to the temple where he would meet his end. He reigned for 37 years. Titus VII was a figurehead under various sovereigns and took the throne as empress, but would later become their master. Under her rule, law was fair and impartial, and the people knew peace. But after 86 years of rule, she would succumb to poison. For 7 generations, the Titus's greatness met or exceeded that of the gods. This era of the 7 emperors was the golden age of the empire. It was a time when its people were most happy. Titus VIII was also nominated empress by her sovereigns, but would murder King Duo to arrest rule for herself. She suppressed the rulers with her elite guard, but like her mother, was felled by poison. Her reign lasted 2 years. Titus IX, first set by the murder of his elder sister, sought out and slew many retainers with his own hands. The various sovereigns and ministers feared him, but the people revered him as a butcher of the wicked, and called him the Prince of the Gods. But his elite guard mutinied, chased him throughout the halls of the palace, and killed him. His reign lasted 5 years. Titus X was born during the reign of the second emperor, but was ostracized and confined to the cemetery because of his grotesque appearance. When he was led out of the cemetery to become the new emperor, he began killing every last sovereign and guard in the palace. He would roam the imperial capital and kill anyone he came across on pure whim. His slaughter had no particular discernment. He was death incarnate. In fear, the people fled the imperial capital, and its sovereigns disaffected themselves from it, with the various provincial governors and corps commanders calling themselves emperors. He would continue to wander alone in the imperial capital of Arcadium. With time, its walls collapsed and domain became overgrown with forests. He vanished into legend, his reign immeasurable. And so the ancient dynasty of Archaea perished, and its era of greatness came to an end. There's apparently still a second one we haven't read. But let us continue. And by continue, I mean let's fight these stupid ghosts. We should probably equip the Holy Mace so we can actually damage them, you know? Oh no, tarantulas. Tarantulas are dangerous. Very dangerous. I do not want to deal with them. Their regular attacks aren't so bad. It's their special attacks that I have to watch out for. Because they deal so much more damage than their regular attacks for some reason. It seems like this was a lady's private room. When you turned over a wall hanging, you found the words, "I see you," written on the back. Would now be a good time to do the little trick. Let's go over here. After walking down a long corridor for a while, you arrived in a new area. Your view is drowned in white. A dense fog swirls before you. Mixed in with the chilly air is a fresh fragrance. When you tried to check the surrounding walls, you realized these are woods. Instead of stone walls, trees make complicated passageways where the fog gets thin, and you can even see the night sky. Meow! Enda is chasing a squirrel, skipping from tree to tree like an infant monkey. Are you an animal? It's slight, but there is the presence of magic. This isn't just any old area. Think of it as between worlds. Numbers are engraved on a tree trunk. Yeah, here's the hint for the magic square. I was really hoping we wouldn't run into enemies because... Okay, there we go. While losing your way in the fog, you found yourself in the same place as before. What is this forest steel? You're getting worn out. At the fork, there is a large tree that would be just right for taking a breather. Let's rest. You decide to sit down at the base of the large tree and take a short rest. While resting, you got sleepy and your eyelids got heavy. Father everywhere. Oi! Oi, young'un, wake up! A voice woke you when you opened your eyes, but no one was there. Over here, behind you. When you turned around, there's only the big tree. A tree. It was the tree that was chatting with you. Yes, 'tis I. Looks like you're lost. This is a magical fog that causes travelers to lose their way, and if you don't know the way, you obviously can't move forward. If you want to find the right path, ask the 4 little sprites. But only one of them is truthful and will always say the honest thing. The others are liars and will tell you the opposite. Listen, only one of them is honest. The rest are liars. After saying what he wanted to say, the large tree was silent again. Earned 56 experience. But the reason why I went there was so we could, like, basically get free healing without having to, like, waste an entire day. See, I'm good at this game. I'm a fucking genius. His Majesty's desire was to keep human existence going forever in a state of eternal sleep. Hold on. Water. There are many ways to influence an influential individual, but it is not so simple when it involves large numbers. The best way to achieve this is through petrification. Some ancient spirits and species that inhabit the stars hold this power. The aim is to reproduce these properties in magic. However, the usability of the petrification technique has been delayed by unsuitable candidacy, and so there is high probability of causing permanent brain damage. In addition, there is the problem of reversal. The words in here. Got ancient records. Here's a locked door that we can't open. Many documents and clay tablets are stored in the shelves lined up throughout the room, but we were too late for the parchment and papyrus books, which are already crumbled. Examine the shelves. Let's see. Began searching shelves. Ancient records. Art of fencing. What about here? More apparitions. Well, at least I took care of that one quickly. Once, shelves and desks would have neatly lined up in this large room, but now it's gone to ruin. And only human bloodstains remain on a transcription desk in the center. Was this room once used as a place of worship? Many sculptures have toppled over and broken. Wondering if there wasn't something on the other side of the statues, he looked around only to find written in clusters, "We're watching you, we're watching you, we're watching you." I was afraid of that. Can't be missing these attacks. Oh, critical hit. That did a lot of damage. This is a fairly large room. Oh, wait, did I do... Oh, right. I think I read that already. Ah, jeez. Oh, we got a magic key. Cool. When you open the door, there is a long corridor heading down. Doors are lined up on both sides. When you tried to move ahead, you heard a thin voice coming from behind a wall on the right, calling help. Listen carefully. Help. Get me out of here. It sounds like a woman. It seems this was a lady's private room. A rusty iron mirror has fallen to the ground. Oh god damn, no, not tarantulas! There appears to be a lady's private room. Dusk has accumulated on the bed. From the other side of the south wall, you heard a voice calling, help. Talk to it. When you tried talking to it, the voice stopped in an instant. Thank goodness, there is someone still out there. Please help me, I've been shut away. I haven't seen the outside in so long. Please, get me out of here. When you opened the door, the corridor continued on the same as before. From the other side of the wall, on the right, is a voice calling, help. Another corridor. There is a voice coming from the other end. Come quickly. There seems to have been a lady's private room. There are dried bones scattered in the bathroom. From the door a little further away, there is a voice saying, get me out of here. From the other side of the locked door, you heard a voice saying, open it, quickly. Yeah, let's open it, because we kind of have to. You went inside the room. There are no furnishings in the stone wall. You didn't actually fall asleep, did you, Lambda? I really hope, yeah, I really hope not. Uh... Hello? Seal? Oh, I wish you told me. So, how much did you miss? Oh crap. Well, I didn't do a whole lot of plot necessarily. It was mostly just going through the rest of the thing. The important thing is there was, we're like, there's a voice calling help. Let's follow the voice and go all the way to the center of the room and open this room to answer the voice. It's dumb because it's very sus, but we kind of have to if we want to unlock that last circle. But there's no one here. Where did that voice come from? I'm behind you. Chaotic beast! Ah, pocket sand. Kill it! Kill it! What is it? Okay, someone else needs to heal your ass. I need to do some attacking. There we go. You won the battle. 12 experience. Defeated a grotesque monster. Amid her haphazard jumble of limbs, it appeared as though she was smiling wanly, free of her torment. Got lady's dress and blessed cloth. And a magic key! No getting banned for nudity! Yeah, we ain't having that around here. Alright, now to go back to the foresty area. 1635. Yep. That's the hint. The crime of insubordination. A beautiful lady's corpse was crucified. One tag was hung. The crime of making an impure meal. An ugly fat chef is dead on the crucifix. Its body is rotten, and putrid tar-like broth is dripping from its feet. The crime of misleading the youth. The bloody remains of a philosopher are exposed in a crucifixion. Wait, I think I forgot the order. Okay, yeah, it's like that. Now, for the others. Now, if I remember correctly, let's see, 1, 2... The crime of abdicating imperial command. A stone statue wearing a mage leader's robe is tied in the crucifixion. 2, 3... 4 down here, I guess? The crime of making suspicious things. Each part of the prisoner's body, cut into pieces, is tied in the crucifixion. Hang witch tag. 4, I guess. 5, 6... 7 here? The crime of shirking one's duty. The skeleton of an imperial guard is hung in the crucifixion. The crime of disturbing the imperial court. A jovial dead man is crucified and screaming, "Why me? John, help!" Huh. The crime of regicide. A eunuch who died from having the flesh of his whole body bitten off is exposed in the crucifixion. 9. Got it! Yeah! The moment you place the last number, the bodies of the 9 sinners burned all at once. The Emperor's spirit has returned to its original location. John, help! I'm sorry, John. John, help! We're in Undertale! Okay, let's maybe use the Forgotten Stone. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to like check out some different characters' dialogue in this place. Let's go back to the other save file and let's see. Yeah, here's one. Ah, just now, over there, at the corner, a pale-faced child was looking at us and smiling. That child must be lost here. We must act as their guardians. No, dude, that's yeesh. Paris's face is a little blue. Yeah, no, I can't do places like this. Sorry. I've always been a sucker for spooky stories and whatnot. Okay, But if we bring along Kaliha... Oh, no, not like that. She'd be all like, along your shoulder you feel the graze of a woman's long, loose, disheveled hair, belonging to none other than a severed head. Cut that shit out! Anything else? I don't know. I haven't seen some of the other characters' dialogue to that place. How do other people react to Olsen's thing? If they do. Nope, they don't. This palace is a veritable treasure trove. The architecture of the old empire completely intact. Spirits of the dead? Forget them. Forget them. Look at all this! Alright, what about you? I haven't used him very much. I'm afraid of ghosts. How can you not be scared of something that doesn't die even if you slit its throat? The master of this underground palace appears to be using life and death as its plaything. It's unforgivable. Okay. Let's go back to our other save file, and then we can just like... Also, I need to take a look at something. Alright, so... what else should I do? I think I want to, finally fight the goddamn flowers. I probably should not be using the mace against these. There, that was a lot easier, wasn't it? A closer look at the failed flowers revealed that they grew from the mouth and body of a dried corpse. Did these flowers bloom after the host had died, or while they were living? In the center of the courtyard is a circular pond. In addition, a white building is erected so as to encircle the north, east, and west. A high-pitched window overlooks the courtyard. There is a circular pond in the center of the courtyard, and lotus flowers are blooming. Peer into the pond. A distant scene was reflected on the surface of the water. A man was sitting on a throne surrounded by countless pillars. There is madness in his bloodshot, darkened, muddy eyes. He roams about the palace corridors, frightened by the screams of the departed. The scene changes, and a magical light shines inside a prison. Fire burns in an alchemical hearth. Reflected lights shine off of violet crystal pillars. There are children contained in crystal, like insects trapped in amber. The children dream of their crystal prisons, and you are caught in that dream. In their dreams you roam just the same. Without bounds, the dreams chain you. Finally, the scene on the water surface vanished. Let's fish! Began fishing. Yeah, we got a fish. Let's do more fishing. Okay, that was fun. I just really wanted to open that door for some reason. I got a wet fish! Now to decide what am I gonna do next. Should I do the boss already? Oh boy, we are going to need to mix up some more medicine, so you fucking do that, nerd. We have one more day between checkpoints, but... I'm very curious. Well, anyways, Lambda, are you ready for the boss? Because we're about to fight the boss. Yeah, boss. Pillars are lined up in the hall, and bizarre monsters are engraved on each one. It's as if it's a whole army of demons. Fog swirls at your feet. Oh! Food! Hold on. Okay, I'm back. There is a powerful being ahead. Will you still proceed? Let's proceed. In the back of the hall, there is a raised position where a throne was constructed. Someone is sitting with a geometrically stylized coat of arms of a flower with 8 leaf petals on the wall behind them. They wear a worn-out purple robe and a thorned golden crown. Their face had dried up completely like a mummy's. Tiny maggots come and go from the sockets. The mouth begins to move, scattering debris from its crumbled skin. Titus the 16th, kneel before me. Lower thine head. You see before you the emperor who controls the entire country of the river basin. I am the sovereign ruler of the Arcane Empire. Let's challenge him. So a mere peasant has come to take my throne. 1,000, 10,000 years, it makes no difference. This throne is mine. I will not yield to the gods, nor my ancestors. Oh god, he has a one-shot attack. I can tell that is a one-shot attack. Do not like that. Okay, he's probably gonna cast a spell. Let's defend. Ooh, nasty. Oh sure, when I use it, it doesn't work, but when you use it, it works just fine. There we go, we beat him. Fool, you and I are the same. Even if you leave this place behind, soon my dream will encompass all. None shall escape. The Emperor collapses, crumbles to dust, and disappears completely. Proof of achievement, Devilish Sword and Divine Emperor 12. Somewhere far away, you sense the opening of a door. Yep, that's right, I'm the best. There's lots of humans here, and there's a weird guy behind you. So Enda said, and pointed to the area behind you. No one there. The gate is open. Before going any further, it might be best to rest back in town. I'm missing just one more, just a little bit more for the bonus. Just a little bit more for the bonus. I think the scene is different now. A wondrous city comes into view. White houses all reflecting sunlight, a temple colonnade, a cluster of strangely shaped towers, soldiers marching through the streets pushing up corpses with beds of upturned spears. The scene changes. It's somewhere indoors, a high ceiling supported by pillars, a spectacle lit from the back. Before your eyes, a woman stretches out lazily. When she finally stirred, she uttered a name. Airi. Finally, the scene on the water's surface vanished. I think I'm gonna go to the forest next. Just briefly, just to potentially pick up on the last bit of experience I need. I just want to make sure. Are you still here, Lambda? Sorry for looking weird by checking up on you constantly. Did something happen again? Um... Well, I don't know what to do now. My food's here, so I think I'm gonna go and eat it. Um, I think I'm just gonna go and eat it right now. So I just got finished eating. Yeah. Sweepstakes. Well, okay, so I'm done eating, and I want to mention that I nearly Higurashi needled myself. Because you see, they use toothpicks or whatever. They put it. I was eating a burger. They use these toothpicks or whatever, and they put it through the burger or something to keep it from falling apart. And then so I kept it in there. And then, after I was getting closer to the middle, I pulled it out. But there was some resistance, and I pulled it out, and I was sure that I, pulled it out. But no, because sometimes the wood gets a little bit flimsy. So instead of pulling the whole thing out, part of it breaks off and stays inside the burger. So then I was chewing, and then I noticed I was chewing on something hard. Before I realized, oh fuck, oh god, a piece broke off, didn't it? Oh god, I gotta spit that out. I hope I didn't swallow a small piece of it, because that would also be pretty bad, but not as bad as swallowing the whole thing. So, Lambda, were you there for the boss fight, or... Because if you need me to, I can just reload my save and go back to the boss fight. It's not too far away. Like, it's not too long away, and the boss isn't all that hard either. A burger, except a knife from Chili's instead. What are the knives from Chili's like? Memory lane to be safe? Okay. Oh boy, I probably wouldn't be alive. I still gotta take care of the flower gang though. Get out of here, flower gang. I will lop you off. Yep. I'll also go over this part again. Wait, actually, I think no, wait. You answered me when I said it's time for the boss, so I assume you were here for this part, maybe. It's not really much, it just basically tells you where your next destination should be. Okay. Siphon, make yourself useful in, like, you know, make some healing items for us. That would be nice. No, I did not mean to open that. So, are you still feeling sick? Pillars are lined up in the hall, and bizarre monsters are engraved on each one. It's as if it's a whole army of demons. Fog swirls at your feet. There is a powerful being ahead. Will you still proceed? In the back of the hall, there is a raised position where a throne was constructed. Oops, I accidentally hit shift. Someone is sitting with a geometrically stylized coat of arms and a flower with 8 leaf petals on the wall behind them. They wear a worn-out purple robe and a thorn golden crown. Their face had dried up completely like a mummy's. Tiny maggots come and go from the sockets. The mouth begins to move, scattering debris from its crumbled skin. Kneel before me, lower thine head. You see before you the Emperor, Titus the 16th, who controls the entire country of the river basin. I am the sovereign ruler of the Arcane Empire. Challenge him. So a mere peasant has come to take my throne. 1,000, 10,000 years, it makes no difference. This throne is mine. I will not yield to the gods, nor my ancestors. Alright, pocket sand. Lightning bolt, and acid breath. Oop, gotta defend, because he's got a big spell coming. Don't get one shot. Oh dear. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, that really hurts! Everyone got stunned by that. Oh, you're dead. Oh well. Fuck it, let's just go all out. Gotcha. Alright. Fool, you and I are the same. Even if you leave this place behind, soon my dream will encompass all. None shall escape. The Emperor collapses, crumbles to dust, and disappears completely. Got proof of achievement, Devilish Sword, and Vine Under 12. Somewhere far away, you sense the opening of a door. 83 experience points, cleared checkpoints within 5 days? Before going any further, it might be best to rest back in town. The bonus! I need the bonus! Give me the bonus! Alright. You still with us, Lambda? Sorry for checking up on you again. The bonus. Peer into the pond. So now this thing is different. The bonus! A wondrous city comes into view. White houses all reflecting sunlight, a temple colonnade, a cluster of strangely shaped towers, soldiers marching through the streets pushing up corpses with beds of upturned spears. The scene changes. It's somewhere indoors, a high ceiling supported by pillars, a spectacle lit from the back. Before your eyes, a woman stretches out lazily. When she finally stirred, she muttered a name. Irie. Finally, the scene on the water surface vanished. But first, let's go over here, because I want to attempt to get that one last bit of experience we need to get the bonus. The bonus! Oh, wrong way. Here we are. There was an open space between the trees, with stone pillars forming a circle. Tiny lights are flying about in the circle. When you got close, there turned out to be winged sprites. They are singing merrily and frolicking in midair. There are 4 of them. Oh, a human. Why are you here? Lost? I can tell you the right way to go. No, me. You remembered hearing a story from a mysterious tree. Listen, only one of them is honest. The rest are liars. Which one of you is honest? Let's see. Peck, I'm the honest one. Puck says Pick is the honest one. Peck says Puck is a liar. Pick says Peck is a liar. So here's how you solve this. Only one of them can be the honest one. So what Puck says can't be true. Because if he was the because, you know, it's a contradiction. Someone else can't be the honest one if you're the honest one, you know? So Peck correctly says that Puck is a liar. This game's secretly berserk. Yeah. Peck correctly says Puck is a liar, so Peck is the one telling the truth. Guess the honest one. You only get one try. You still want to try? Yep. Which one of the 4 sprites is the honest one? Peck. Success! Success! Earn 2 SP. I'll tell you something good as a reward. Try fishing at the Nymph Spring. Having said that, the tiny sprites flew away laughing. But wait, you still gotta tell me the way through. Tell me the way through. Peck says go left at the forest first fork. So I guess we go right. Puck says, then turn right 3 times. Peck says, go right and then right 3 times. Pick says, finally go right. But I'm just like, I don't know if it's necessary to have to do that. Alright, just for that last little bit of experience bonus, I need to revive Siphon for this next part. Something in the shape of a person was standing at the fork. It's covered head to toe in mud and isn't moving at all, and doesn't appear to be human. Attack! Took the initiative on a strange figure. Tomb Golem. It's because we need magic against this fucking piece of shit. Die! Fucking die! Your defending won't save you. Defeated the muddy humanoid. Now you can move on. Magic key, elixir body, coca leaf. Yes! I got the bonus! Now I just have to get out of here alive. Okay. That wasn't too hard. You earned over 700 experience this time. You earned 2 bonus SP. The noun in the golem is usually what is tomb an object now? Yes, it's a golem that's made out of tombs. Quit walking around with your head in the clouds, you dumb brat. Come on, let me pet you. Here, pup. Go away. I'm gonna get... God, I really hope I didn't swallow a piece of it, because my throat... I feel some slight pain in my throat. It's very, very slight, though. Go away. I'm gonna get mad if you don't stop. Oh, and what would happen then? If I get mad, I drag. Drag? Your guts out. Did you say my guts? There's... Oh. You're still talking about the Devil King. We already defeated the Devil King, though. Alright, we can pick a second thing now, which is nice. I think I'm gonna go for Ruins Robber. The problem is, this is going to make Paris completely, like... This might make Paris completely redundant, but, like... Maybe not, though. Well, first let's see what skills we get from leveling this up. Sew 'em up, paper thin. Seal movement of one enemy. Strong against beasts. Cool. But, not too useful if you ask me. Ruins Robber, let's do it. Water Slide. Disarm, trip up. Capture. Oil Slick, Perception. Do the rounds, yep. I'm gonna need another whip. So give me a whip. We're gonna go on an adventure with this whip. Time for my strategy! I call this the vegetable strategy, because it involves buying a lot of vegetables. Seems like let's see. We beat the Great Devil King skeleton thing, but it seems like there's still more to come. I'm starting to miss leisure time, you know. It seemed like we beat the one in charge of the monsters, but the calamity hasn't subsided yet. The knights and the common people must work more and more closely together to solve this matter. Thought we beat the head honcho, but Chuna still won't frickin' wake up. What else do we have to do? The newly discovered ruins appear to be vast, but why and how are they buried underground? Okay, Lambda, you want me to keep going? Or do you think we can end this stream here? Oh, and also I should buy some... I want to buy some stuff. Medicine. I meant medicine. I want to buy some medicine. I had almost forgotten. We gotta cook. Vegetables, vegetables. Time for the salad strat! Oh. Witness my salad strat! I make salad, recover 30% MP, I use salad, I recover MP with salad. This is the power of the vegetable, of the salad. I did not mean to buy fruit. I guess I'll keep waiting for a response. Music seal. Well, okay, let me ask again. Do you think I should end it here, or do you think you feel well enough for us to keep going? Dungeon, let's go! Okay. By the way, have you taken your meds now? There is a commotion coming from a small village on the other side of the river. The sounds of battle. Go forth. As you watch, small creatures flee from the other end of the bridge. They're devilkin. Let's cut them off. Get on the waves to fleeing foes and attack them. Yeah, nuke 'em! Wiped out the enemies. Their lifeless bodies fall into the stream and flow to its lower reaches. Shortly thereafter, soldiers came running across the bridge. Oh, you guys finished them off. Those little assholes keep ganging up and targeting Orso. It's gonna get bad if we don't stay vigilant. There's other villages on the patrol route too, but to be honest, we've already got our hands full with this one. The road going north forks east and west at this village, and at each end of those is another village. Keep walking on a lonely highway. Gray rocks are exposed in the surrounding grassland. Forests and wetlands can be seen on the north side of the road. Large hills are visible to the south. Suddenly you spot a glimmering object in the forest on the north side. What is that? Go into the forest. You entered the northern forest and proceeded within, squeezing through the undergrowth. But the forest was so small that before long you found a break in the trees with some marshes. The light you saw not long ago is shining from the recesses of the wetland. You may investigate this wetland if you wish. Tall wetland vegetation grows in clusters and trembles in the wind, and the ground is covered in dead, waterlogged grass. In the distance there are many ponds and hills with white trees. One of the ponds is emitting a yellow light. You wondered if perhaps it was sunlight reflecting on the surface of the water, but it seems not to be natural light. I sense danger. You have a certain presentiment about this. You'll need survival skills to successfully navigate the wetlands. As you tread in the mire, the mud and dead grass sink under your weight as water seeps out. Can this even be crossed safely? What? Whoopee! No PP water! You arrived at your destination without issue. Something is shining yellow at the edge of the small pond surrounded by wetland, and shifting dizzily. When you look closely, there's a number of long, narrow creatures. They're basking in the sun while shaking their bodies happily as they diffuse electrical charges and light. At first glance, they don't see me, though. We'll attack them. You push through the weeds and rush over to the pond. The wriggling creatures jump in shock and flee hastily. Let them go. You silently followed the creatures with your eyes until they were out of sight. Some goods are left in their previous location. Got iron. Got ancient records. Got ancient copper. 141 experience points. Yeah! Now I can summon a construct now. I'm not gonna do that. Don't have the time for it, you know. Yes, give that to me. It's mine now. West of Orzo, the path continues into the woods. Tree bows conceal the sky overhead. The path widens in the middle and turns into a small grove. Suddenly, a nearby thicket rustles. Diverting your attention to it, a piglet crawls out. Then, pigs of various sizes appear and form a line. It seems a herd of pigs has strayed from their owners and is grazing in the forest. They're eating nuts and berries and don't seem to mind your presence. Let's hurry on. You ignored the pigs and continued on the path. However, a gigantic pig is sitting in the middle of the way out of the grove. Hold your horses there. I'm the head of this here herd. You can't just walk right through here without a proper greeting. You're not sure what it's saying, but it seems ordinary. Give food to the giant pig. You like fish? An admirable approach. Well, bon appetit. You passed through the forest grove while the giant pig was devouring the food you gave it. At the end of the path is the village of Shirin. Small houses are lined up around a temple. Irie senses danger. You have a vague ill hunch. You should prepare for battle before entering the village. I think we're prepared as we can be. As you approach the village of Shirin, you notice some unusual circumstances. Livestock carcasses and human bodies are hung from trees on the side of the road. A bloody face looks down on you, seemingly reproachfully. You understood the moment you stepped into the village. It was the target of a raid. Villagers are lined in the main plaza, dead. However, some of them appear to have survived. There is a temple on high ground in the inner part of the village, and there are many imps surrounding it trying to break inside. Kill them! The demons are wielding huge bludgeons and trying to break through the temple gate, unaware. You ambush them from behind. Oh, this mob again. I'll just do a big ol' silly fire attack, you know. Set them all on fire. You attack the monsters from behind. They're caught by surprise, but they're numerous. Most of them turn around and attack together, screaming angrily. One by one, the demons fall, and surely their numbers dwindle. However, an odd-looking monster appears from a crowd of foes. The heavily armed demon gallantly carries a spear from atop a tamed pig. A pig-riding knight rushes in. Oni rider. Okay. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Oh well, we won the battle, so who cares? Got stone key, got animal hide, got fishing rod. Defeated the pig-mounted knight. It seems that it was the commander of the lot. The imps, trembling at the defeat of their leader, scatter and escape. Recognizing that the coast is clear, the people who shut up in the temple come outside. They were able to at least save some of the villagers. Soon an old man stepped out from the gaggle of villagers and bowed his head. Thank you, all of you. Thanks to you, we managed to survive. The old priest appears to be Shirin's representative. He seems quite harried and looks and sounds as if he has been weeping. But we can no longer maintain this village with only the survivors we have left. It will take time to hold services for the deceased, then seek refuge in town. Feel free to take whatever you can use from the temple. You assisted with the funerals, then saw the remaining villagers off. 1 bonus SP, okay. Not a soul remains in the village of Shirin. Doors of destroyed homes swing to and fro. An old temple stands on the high ground in the northeastern part of the village. It is characteristic of the countryside with black wooden beams. You decided to search the temple. There are several items left in the temple. Got 3 bread, flour, jerky, and fruit. Wood and cloth. There's a staircase leading down to the cellar in the back of the building. The cellar appears to be an archive. You found a book that appears to be of some value. Legend of Home. There doesn't seem to be anything here anymore. You leave the village of Shirin behind. Oh, they're not too tough. Old-ass stale bread. Yeah, the tastiest. On the west side of the town, there are large farmlands and farmhouses. At first glance, the landscape appears calm, but large locust carcasses are scattered about the road. There are vestiges of devastated fields. Forests and lakes can be seen north of the Wayne Road, and wilderness can be seen to the southwest. If you continue west, you can reach the border with the Kingdom of West Siwa. Came out on the edge of the lake. A small fort occupied by the Nest border guards stand on an unnaturally clean bowl-shaped hill. Just next to it is a bridge going over a mountain stream. Listen to the soldiers in the fort. As you approach the fort, you are stopped by a sentry. Who are you? Oh, the searchers from town? This area is under control. We've got a close eye on everything around here. And that's that. Say goodbye and leave the fort. Rough land extends around the meandering, overlapping Great River Arcaphia. Cracked bedrock is exposed, and it looks like the aftermath of a cataclysmic event. Oh god. I'm getting hung up on words more often now. This area has long been rumored to be a sinister place and has become the setting for ghost stories, like the appearance of will-o'-the-wisps or phantoms. Therefore, few go near. Or so it is normally, but you can see a wisp of smoke rising in the wilderness. It's as if someone is making a bonfire. Approach the smoke. You approach the source of the smoke rising over the rift-filled rocks. There are 3 ugly old women simmering something in a cauldron. They seem to be enjoying themselves as they talk in strange voices around the fire. Oh, there's someone here. You've been discovered by the old woman. They beckon you, grinning. Hello, young thing. You lose your way, or have you lost your way in life? At any rate, this is a dead-end street. Ask what they're doing. Boiling tubers, yes. Plump, cute little potatoes. Ask them to tell your fortune. When you asked for them to tell your fortune, the 3 old women began cackling. You have a ruler's way about you. If you acquire the 4 legendary treasures, surely you will become one. And a great emperor. Yes, goodbye, goodbye. See you again in the next world. We got 30 experience points for that. Across the mountain stream is a small post station in the Shui area. This area was once the territory of the Kingdom of West Siwa, but was annexed by Dinesh Dukedom in a war 30 years ago, and is now under direct control of the Archduke. The monsters can't make much of a dent around here, because of the border guard mainly. Putting your... in dryer, okay. I guess we'll wait for you to get back. back like a nice and neat. Monsters can't make you. Oh. Buy and sell items. What do you got? Long shield, saber, woven mantle, and leather shirt. Nothing useful for me. I'm gonna sell you garbage like this copper. I'm not selling that key. It's mine. It's my key. Alright? I came here to buy wheat, but the price of grain suddenly shot up across the entire region and mucked up the market. The trade routes have become more treacherous thanks to all the weird monsters. When it rains, it pours. The village of Orso, which lies near a forest brook, is being guarded by soldiers. Those monsters behaved as if they had someone giving them orders. It wasn't just random chaos. What do you have? A hatchet? I guess we'll take one along, you know. Walking along the river, you arrived at the edge of a thin suspension bridge over a valley. Looking down into the valley, you can see rapids below the cliffs. Irie sensed danger. Looking closely, there are bloodstains near this bridge. The site of a struggle? Cross the bridge. When you try to cross the bridge, you hear a strange song coming from somewhere. River deep, bridge no good. If you fall, you are fish food. Want to live? Give some gold, throw it in, the bridge will hold. It's not clear where the owner of the voice is. Where are they hiding? Throw money into the river. 1,000. When you threw the gold into the river, a red hand suddenly stretched out from under the bridge and snatched it. Go on through, the voice said. You crossed the suspension bridge and arrived at the opposite bank without any problem. Beyond here is a village called Rendoom. 206 experience points. Oh man, it still wasn't enough, huh? A gentle slope connects the forest and wetlands in the south to the northern wilderness. The slope is covered with grass and white rocks which peek out in places. Some especially large rocks can be seen on the west edge of the slope, from the banks of the stream toward the Rocky Mountains. Humongous, elongated white rocks lined up like columns. It's a curious sight, but you can't seem to find anything else of interest. You depart from the slope. Crossing an open field lined with white rocks, a big round hill appeared in your path. Though it's buried in forest, it stands out thanks to a lovely patches of grass, almost like summer lawns. Not only that, there are long and narrow megaliths in a circle on top of it. Climb the hill. Tread on the grass to get up the hill. The view of your surrounding forest and meadows puts you in a good mood. Humongous! Oh no! Humongous! The nice breeze makes you feel like it'd be a good place for a picnic. However, at the top of the hill inside the stone circle, you found a campsite with a lived-in feel. A blanket juts out of a tent, and dirty dishes and canteens are scattered near the bonfire. Before you could search in greater detail, an angry voice suddenly called out to you. You there! Rummaging through my things! Off to your side, you see a strange old man climbing the hill. He's dressed in well-tailored clothes and has an aristocratic aura about him, but he has goggling eyes and an oddly shaped beard. He also has a bizarre rod in both hands. I am Lambert O'Harroden of the Royal Siwa University. I am conducting a survey, so if you don't mind, if you are curious, it concerns the ley lines in this area. What? The peculiar old man snorts excitedly as he prattles on of his own accord. The L-shaped metal rod in his hand bobs up and down with each snort. It is common to draw connecting lines between various important points like old ruins, temples, or stones like these. These mysterious straight lines concealed underground are called ley lines. Who drew them? Are they old highways from ancient empires, or are they the planet's energy pathways? Or are they messages left from visitors from above? To get to the bottom of it, I am walking the hills and fields of the world over, trying to document every ley line. As you listen in utter bewilderment, the old man abruptly raised his voice. Why are you making that face? Do you doubt the significance of my research? Before you see fit to rain on my parade, take a look over there. The old man pointed to the northeast. As you turned your attention there, you saw plains at the bottom of the hill with white rocks peeking through the grass. But now, from above, you can see that the white rocks are arranged in a straight line going from southwest to northeast. Do you see? The rocks extending from the top of this hill form a straight line. The ancients had various important points along these mysterious lines. My curiosity is positively boiling over. The old man is getting even more excited. It doesn't seem like anything else here is of value. You leave the hill behind. What if I use the pickaxe here? Okay, fine, I guess it doesn't do anything. This next part might be dangerous, and I might die. Just letting you know that. Because I don't know if I'm ready for this part yet. But we're gonna try, okay? The path leads to terraced fields and grassy hills. As you climb up a gentle slope littered with crumbled ramparts, you see a large settlement. This place is Rendum. When you stepped into the village square, you noticed there were no signs of people. Has this village been attacked by monsters? However, when you looked around the village, you couldn't find anyone dead. On the other hand, many demon corpses... Hold on. Many demon corpses are scattered about. Their bodies are smashed up, as if crushed with great force. What happened here? In the uncomfortable silence, you think you can feel the presence of something looming. Irie sense danger. Continue investigating. Suddenly, a beast began to howl. Whee! A huge beast leaps off a rooftop and blocks your way. It's a monkey! A giant monkey is attacking! Okay, the music is a little hard to hear, I've noticed. He wants our chimneys! No! Raja! What is it? This is the Cursed Ape of Legend. This the Cursed Ape of Legend? I have no idea. I just know. This is the only fucking monkey I know of in the game. Does he have a name? His name is Shuramaru. From book we got in Nightmare Palace. God, you remember that? I can't remember it because I have to relook at stuff. Oh God! Oh God! This is a strong monkey. But I did have his attack power, so there's that. Yeah, I think we're not ready for this area, but if I get lucky... I'm not gonna get lucky, am I? Okay, we got it to bleed. That's good, at least. Yes, we did it! We beat the monkey before we were actually strong enough to do it properly. Kie! Wounded, the great ape became frightened and ran away. The monkey headed for the valley north of the village. If you wish, you may follow. In the hills dotted with old ramparts between terraced fields and grasslands is the village of Rendume. It is a fairly large village, but there are no people. You can't see anyone dead. On the other hand, many demon corpses are scattered about. Yep. As you headed north along the stream, the hills on either side increased in height and became cliffs. Before long, you saw something peculiar. There are man-made caves carved into a rock wall so as to remain hidden in the valley. Gates and windows are open along the walls of the cliff. Is that where the people of Rendum have gone? You walked further down the valley and approached the caves. Just then, men in black leap out from the shade of a rock to block your path. Someone creeps up from behind and holds a blade to your throat. Don't move. Oh! Okay. I wasn't introduced to this guy until much later on my first playthrough, but apparently this is where... apparently you can first meet him here. Behind you is a large man in black. How did you find our hidden stronghold? Who are you? The man grimaces when you tell him you were sent from the town of home. These few people are the reinforcements? We'll come in anyway. My name is Gustar. I'm the leader of the youth of Rendum. You were invited into the cave to hear Gustar out. Stairs and halls are dug by hand inside the cliff. As you walked down the aisle, you saw people in dark clothing crouched down, exhausted. This place is where the people of Rendum can fortify themselves in times of emergency. We used to rule this region until we became vassals of Duke Home. This place dates back to that time. This hidden stronghold has not been used since the war 30 years ago when Rendum lost its independence. But anyway, some time ago a group of monsters settled into the Rocky Mountains to the east and attacked a village. In the beginning they laid waste to the grasslands, and soon they would attack in groups during the night. We managed to drive them back on that day, but with heavy losses. In particular, the Black Witch killed many of my comrades. Thinking we had no chance as it was, I abandoned my post as a lookout, leaving only the guardians. Then, from our fortified position, I sent a request for relief from the town of Home and waited. But after all this time, this is all he sends us. Duke Holmes intends to abandon us. Rendum's youth leader, try as he might be stoic, lets his anger spill over. Anyhow, we know where the enemy chief is, so we were thinking of attacking jointly with the reinforcements when they arrived. I can't do anything with this paltry number of people. Us old folk could do nothing but abandon our homes and wait here for help to arrive. What good would that knowledge do you? Skilled warriors have already shown to be no match for the Black Witch. But they make their nest in the Rocky Mountains ruins east of here, where the white stones end, in the valley depths. But if you value your life, just forget about it entirely. There appears to be nothing more to be gained here. You leave Rendum's hidden stronghold. Alright. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm loving that. Do I have any more, books we can check out? The Legend of Home. Home country was once referred to as the toll booth, located at a key point along the Great River, but due to the numerous mountains, lakes, and forests, foot traffic was scant up until recent years. For this reason, old folklore such as River Girl is frequently passed down through generations, retaining its original composition. A typical example might be a group of fables set in Fairy Town. Fairy Town fables possess common, identifiable characteristics. To begin with, a child with special powers washes up on the shore of the Great River. The child is brought up by an adoptive parent and grows up to be heroic. Then the hero is invited to Fairy Town underground and acquires magic powers. Beyond that, they defeat fabulous monsters like dragon people and nightseed conjurers and grow their renown. Finally, the hero leaves Fairy Town and vanishes. Or perhaps they close the gates too, and head off somewhere. In addition, these heroes are often said to have succeeded in their adventures by gaining the power of precognition. According to one theory, an ancestor of Duke Holmes' House Grimwald was one of the 3 heroes of Fairy Town. Divine Emperor 12. Yeah, this is the 12th entry, so like, oh, it's in the middle of something. Lastly, he sent his troops to the mountains at the end of the wilderness to fell the Dragon King, but the might of the Dragon King was fierce as a tempest, and proved impossible to oppose, and so he selected his comrade, the brave warrior Kulum, to take 2 treasures and defeat the Dragon King. One was Fia's Lazarite, the other was a raiment of immortality granting 7 lives. The brave warrior Kulum swallowed Fia's Lazarite, then challenged the Dragon King. The battle lasted for several days and nights, but eventually Kulum was defeated and his stomach pierced by the jaws of the dragon. And thus the chain around Fia's Lazarite became coiled around the fangs of the Dragon King, binding its soul with magic power. You know, where we found the Lazarite. It was on the teeth of the big dragon skeleton. The fallen Kulum was soon brought back to life by the raiment of immortality, but he could no longer take it off. and so Kulun became the first Demon Lord, bound to serve him until 7 lives are up. And, listen well. Mankind does well not to get in turf wars with stray dogs and cats. Don't worry, Grammy, I ain't mankind. Sell items. We have ancient records now. This clay tablet has a number of long sentences written on it. This could be an important discovery. Ancient silver coins. Kinda wanna hold on to this. Well, I think for this day, we've accomplished all that we can, so let's go to sleep for the day. Rumors spread throughout the... You still with us, Lambda? Because there's more plot! Z. Are you my mommy? Z. Spiders. Z. Break. Z. Seal. Bake seal. Bake sale. Rumors spread throughout the town that the guardian of the demon palace in the back of the ruins was defeated. The monsters just keep flowing out even now. Among Us! Z. Must not have been the root cause of all this. I'm worried that we won't be able to dig up any more relics. You know, to keep business going. I see what you mean. Great power lies in those ruins, if one can grasp it. Nightfall. Very mysterious. Yeah, I knew it. There was no way that bony bastard was the mastermind. The mastermind would have left like 2 or 3 more forms. Wow, you're so smart! Let's see if there's anything new in town. It seems that each successive ruler of the Arcane Empire inherited the first ruler's name. It was accepted knowledge that the first emperor was immortal. It seems you defeated the undead. It seems that you defeated the undead monster in the underground palace. Well done. However, the root of the calamity is still unknown. Keep searching and find the cause. Talk about the ruins. Recently, a keen trader has come to the capital to sell the excavated goods from the ruins. He had this sculpture in his possession. My body began to quake when I saw it. It was an exquisite rendering of a warrior, delicate in its craft. I was sure it would come alive at any moment. It made the statues in the temple seem like the work of children. What kind of nation can produce something like that? The heroes of old, as told to me by the teachers of my youth. Did they make that? I felt compelled to see it with my own eyes. hear about the country. The current dukedom is made up of 64 smaller nation-states. The Archduke is the chief representative of all of the lords, so to speak. The Archduke is unable to interfere if the local ruling powers are engaging in tyranny or the like, despite the fact that the people themselves are the basis of the nation. I wonder, perhaps, if the state of these checks and balances could be reconsidered in the wake of the events here. I felt it necessary to step in personally in this matter. Defeat the Devil King and the calamity will end. Seems like I got bad info. I wonder who came up with that half-baked rumor. Well, let's go to the pub. So there was a great ruined city beyond the southern gate of the underground palace. I've seen all sorts of ruins and labyrinths, but none quite this dense. There's no end in sight. Whoa, did I disconnect briefly? Because, like, Steam just went, oh yeah, this person is online, and also they're playing this game. And I'm like, what, did I disconnect? In the past, only 3 nations made up the world of the Great River Basin. In chronological order, they were the Arcane Empire, the pagan country Mardilia, and the greater kingdom of Siwa. Of those, it is Archaea which is purported to be the foundation of human civilization. I didn't think we'd find its capital in such a place. It seemed like oh, wait. Archaea is the name of the ancient empire. The founding emperor of Archaea once betrayed the river goddess, stealing magical knowledge and constructing a massive empire. Owing to that arrogance, Archaea was destroyed by a great flood and the imperial capital was swallowed to the depths of the earth. Okay. That conclusion isn't based on any sort of logic. I thought that might not be the case myself, but then what's the real water polar like? Yeah. Well, so we finished basically alright, so we just got done with what's basically another segment of the plot. So I think this might be a good point to, like, end the stream. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I get so confused with these part of horror sometime.